complete this bit of code, I've got together the elements that I will need already. I've got my green flag as the event because that will be the event for both sprites to activate my code. So I need that one. And I need to make a forever loop because I want everything to be happening inside a forever loop so that as soon as I press the green flag, the code becomes live. So I can just click them two together. Obviously, we know that they'll grow to fit me later on. I've gone into control and I've collected not my if-then loop, I've collected my if-then-else loop. You could sometimes remember it being called the E loop because it does look like an E and it includes else. It's one of the biggest Scratch blocks. So obviously I need to start putting in my conditions of what I want to happen. So I've taken my touching lion, I've taken that from the sensing section. It's one of the ones that will fit in the conditional box there. And I'm going to set it to lion because at the moment I've got the cake selected. I want it to be reacting when it touches the lion. I don't want it to react when it touches the mouse point or edge. There are no other sprites around, so there's nothing else on that list. There's another reminder I am currently coding for the cake because not only am I blue box at the bottom, I'm also up here. I can see the cake picture. So I'm going to take that block into there. So that means now that this sprite will do something if it is touching the lion. So what I want it to do when it's touching the lion, I want it to hide. I want it to hide away and vanish straight away. Now, in practical terms, that means when the lion does touch it, it will vanish. There we go, it's selected the lion because I've gone onto him. It will vanish, but it will still be in the same location. So it'll just stay hidden until the lion moves away. And you can't rely on the lion moving away because the person's controlling it. So what I want it to then do is go to a random position. So that's taken from the motion blocks. I could specify an exact location, an exact coordinate, but I'm happy with just going to a random location. Certainly don't want it going to the lion, and I probably don't want it going towards the mouse pointer. So that's my best option there. So when it touches the lion, it'll go to a random position. Now that random position could be anywhere on the stage, so it means it might not be touching the lion. So if it's not touching the lion, I want it to be there. So I want it to show. Now by default, it would be there already, but if it's touched the lion, it will have hidden. So by putting them into this sequence, by putting hide first, so what will happen is it'll touch the lion, vanish, go to a random position, and then when it's gone to its random position, it's no longer touching the lion, so it'll be able to appear again. If by pure bad luck, it goes to a random position where the lion already is, or where the person's guessed that it might go to, it'll just stay hidden and it will go to another random position. So the minute it's not touching the lion, it will reappear. This also means that no matter how I finish the game, it will always show, because as long as it's not touching the lion, the cake will be on screen. So I've got my code there, my if-then-else loop, and all I need to now do is put it inside my forever. So I've got repetition, selection, and sequence are all really important to this one. Must make sure I get hide and show the right way around. And that is my example of how to code the cake.